Tēnā koutou katoa. Nau mai, ki tēne hui whakanui e ti hunga. Ka whakapūtaihia o te whare wananga o Tamaki Makaurau. Nō reira, nau mai, haere mai, tēnā koutou katoa. Good morning and welcome to Graduation Week at the University of Auckland. This ceremony will see graduands from the Faculty of Arts. The formal proceedings will begin shortly, and you'll be invited to stand as your graduands enter through the back doors and process to their seats. They will be followed by their academic staff, and finally our official party, which includes our Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor and guest speaker. Please remain standing during that time. During the ceremony, do feel free to take photographs, but please don't stand in the aisles to do this. And now is a good time for you to switch your mobile phone to silent. At the end of the ceremony, you'll all be invited to sing the national anthem for the first time with your new graduates. Everyone will then process out, and your graduates will move up into the main BNZ foyer. That foyer is one level up from where I'm standing, so please don't wait on this level. Please go up one level, which is where we'll be directing your students to. Ladies and gentlemen, I can see a little flurry of excitement outside. Would you like to stand for your students, please?
Vivat membrum quodlibet, vivat membra quilibet, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore.
Whakatau mai rā, hini mā, e tawa mai, kua tai koutou, ki te tihi o te mātauranga e, haere mai, whakatau mai rā.
Please be seated. Inga mana, inga reo, inga hoi whā. Tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, special guests, graduands, family whānau and supporters. As Chancellor of the University of Auckland, I extend a warm welcome to you all on behalf of the University Council members and the staff of the University. This is a meeting of the Council of the University of Auckland at which the Pro-Chancellor and I will award diplomas and confer degrees in the Faculty of Arts. Graduation is a time for celebrating success. Today you will experience the pomp and tradition of this ancient ceremony and the recognition befitting your success on your well-deserved day of celebration. Like your family and friends gathered here, we are all very proud of all of your achievements and look forward to your lifelong involvement as members of the University of Auckland family. Of course, graduation represents much more than just a day of celebration. Your qualification from this university will have a lifetime impact on you, your family, and the community at large. We know that compared to those whose formal education ends in high school, graduates have lower unemployment rates, higher salaries, better career prospects, and better health outcomes. Your university experience and the qualifications gained at university will thus add real value to your lives and the lives of those around you. In fact, our university can add value. The fact that our university can add value in these ways reflects the abilities and achievements of our staff and students. Professor Simon Holdaway was elected as a corresponding fellow to the Australian Academy of the Humanities for his international leadership in Australian, Egyptian, and New Zealand archaeology and in stone artefact analysis. This is the highest honour for achievement in the humanities in Australia. Professor Linda Waimari Nikora was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society Te Aparangi. She is an outstanding Māori scholar and leader whose research has been positively transformed for Māori and for the discipline of psychology. And Professor Gillian Brock from the School of Humanities was also elected a Fellow of the Royal Society Te Aparangi. Gillian is one of the most significant scholars currently working in the field of global justice. Her scholarship spans ethics, political and social philosophy, and several applied ethics fields. In order to ensure that we can continue to achieve successes like these and to enhance our contribution to future generations of graduates and to our nation, the university must do three things. First, we need to attract students of high academic potential and give them an outstanding academic and extracurricular experience. In this respect, we are doing very well. The proportion of students entering the university with a high grade point average is growing every year, and we produce outstanding graduates, just like you. Second, we need to attract, develop and retain outstanding staff. This we are doing as illustrated by the achievements I described earlier. Many of our staff are world leaders in their fields, and you will have been privileged to learn from and work with them. It is no coincidence that in the QS World Rankings of University Subjects, the University of Auckland came top in New Zealand in 37 of the 41 subjects ranked. And in the new Times Higher Education Impact Ranking, which measures each university's performance against the United Nations Sustainability Goals, we were ranked first in the world, both overall and for health and well-being. And third, we need to create the kind of academic environment and facilities that support and encourage excellence. To this end, the university has been investing heavily in its campus renewal program so as to ensure that we do provide facilities of genuinely international quality. Many of you will graduate today with a first qualification, and you will be rightly proud of that achievement. However, I also want you to reflect on the ongoing learning opportunities and the wide range of postgraduate options available to you at this university. You must never rest on your laurels in a challenging and ever-changing world, but rather be prepared to embrace change and new technology and make the most of the opportunities presented to you. Although it may seem a daunting prospect right now, further study and learning is inevitable for all of us as the world changes around us at an ever-accelerating pace. Whatever path you follow, I urge you as alumni of New Zealand's leading university to never forget your alma mater, your university. We rely on our graduates for support, moral, political and financial. But today is your day, with the focus firmly on your achievement. At this ceremony, we honour your success along with the support of your family, whānau, and others who have sustained you through your studies. I congratulate you and trust that you will long cherish the memories of your graduation today. It is my great pleasure to welcome our guest speaker this morning, John Campbell. Our guest speaker really does need no introduction, but he is getting one regardless. Award-winning journalist and presenter John Campbell began his career at Radio New Zealand in 1989. He went on to work in TV3's Press Gallery before stints on the current affairs show 2020, presenting 3 News, and in 2005 starting Campbell Live. Between 2000 and 2002, he was also the host of Radio New Zealand's Saturday morning program. John rejoined RNZ in September 2015 to host a revamped Checkpoint, which attracted many accolades. John moved to TVNZ in 2018 to take a role working as a presenter and journalist across One News programs and platforms. He has won a Qantas Media Award for Best Investigative Current Affairs and 2 awards for Best Presenter. Please welcome him to the stage, John Campbell.
Thank you very much for that introduction. Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, it's wonderful to be here in your company today. Students, it's wonderful to be here in your company today. Graduates, it's so exciting to be here in your company. I don't think I should swear at this august occasion and lower the tone, but I was, at your age, something of a word that rhymes with tanker. And I didn't attend my own graduation, so I did a BA with honours at Vic, so this is the first time in my life I've ever worn one of these. And I'm really honoured to be in your company as I do so. What makes this very special for me is that my daughter has just started at the University of Auckland. She's just had her first ever semester here. And I'm very proud of her, and I imagine mums and dads and brothers and sisters and aunts and uncles and grandparents, how proud you must be feeling as you sit up there gazing down on your children or your siblings as they prepare to come up and get their degrees. I want to tell you something about yourselves. You are people who can do this. Now, some of you will come from environments where it was expected that you would do this, and mum and dad had done this, and older siblings had done this, and some of you will come from environments where you may be the first person ever in the life of your family to hold a tertiary qualification. And I want to talk to those people first of all. You are remarkable if you have done that, and you will change the world. I'm not having a go at white folk, we have our place, but if you look up on the stage, you'll see a reasonable number of us. Now, if I look down into the group of people who are about to graduate and the families, I see a far greater reflection of the diversity, the beautiful diversity of our city, of this great city, the largest Māori city in the world, the largest Pacifica city in the world, a city in which 50% of eligible voters in Mount Roskill, for example, one electorate were born overseas. That's who you are. That's the world you've studied in. And you will bring your understanding of that world, which is far greater than my understanding, to the shaping of our future. And that's a profound gift. It's also, all of you, a thing of great responsibility. If we look at the hate and enmity that is loading guns and sharpening knives and misbehaving and making the world an ugly place from the margins, the thing that will change us and save us is what you know. Your two-eyed decency, your understanding of how the world ought to be, your education, your heads and your hearts will make us better, will make us more fairly reflective and representative of the country we are and should aspire to be, but will also make us far less likely to hate. The more we learn, the more we understand, the less chance hate has of thriving and finding a place for expression. No pressure from me on you, but that is what I'm asking of you. Now, what do we know about you? Well, you can do it. How do we know that? Because you've done it. Because you're here. I have a 15-year-old son who is incapable of even picking the towel up off his floor. I have a 15-year-old son who regards any mark as greater than 51 as a complete and utter waste of effort. Somehow, I hope, between the age of 15 and the age of 20, 21, 22, 23, he will learn to study and he will learn to knuckle down and he will learn that if he is going to get a degree, the buck stops first and foremost with himself. You all know that. I'm talking, there are people in this room who are getting PhDs and master's degrees, and you are remarkable. I'm talking, I guess, to the graduates, the first-time graduates, the BAs. When I say, the world is your oyster now, because you are old enough to know who you are and to have done this, but you are young enough for everything still to be possible. It's such an exciting time in your life. I went to Wellington College first of all in the days when we used to get the strap and the cane, and I was miserable at school. And I went to Victoria University and studied English because I couldn't think of what else to do, and I'd got 24 in school certificate science. So by a process of elimination, I went towards the thing that I kind of liked and was reasonably good at. And sometime in my first week or two, I came across a poet called William Carlos Williams, who we had never studied at Wellington College because it had always been Siegfried Sassoon and Wilfred Owen and just god-awful, turgid writing that didn't even have the quality of being anti-war. And somewhere in one of my early American Modern Literature 109 lectures, someone read a poem that was by William Carlos Williams, and it went, "This is just to say I've eaten the plums that were in the icebox and which you were probably saving for breakfast. Forgive me, they were delicious, so sweet and so cold." And I thought to myself, how the hell can that even be a poem? What's that guy on about? But the words wouldn't go out of my head. And 35 years later, I carry them with me as a tribute to audacity, to imagination, to people who dare to say, no, the world is not like this, and I'm going to reshape it with my words. I fell in love with English, and not a day has gone past in the 35 years since in which I haven't been grateful for the experience of going to university. I hope you feel that way. I hope you understand now how much you can do, and I hope you understand how much we need you and rely on you and how much we expect from you. Now, I want you to do me a favour. I know this is kind of embarrassing, but my son has never said thank you to me for anything, so I want you to turn around and look up at your mums and dads and aunts and uncles and grandmothers and just give them a round of applause. Would you mind if I led you in that? Most of you will be flatting now, and very few of you will live at home, but by God, there will have been days or weeks or months or years in which without them you would not be here. So thanks, mums and dads and grandparents and guardians and aunts and uncles and big brothers and everyone who gives a damn. Now, families, I want to end by saying how proud I am of your children. I want to end by saying that as I walked in, I felt such a flush of pride and delight in the sense of possibility this room contains. I want to end by saying that you will shape our future, and I believe in your ability to do it. What is the one thing that you have that no one else has? I ask this question always of journalism students when they come to do work experience. It's an excellent question because people always say, I'm blonde? And I go, nope, you are the only you there is. So in a planet, I must check how many people are on the planet, but maybe there's 7 billion or 8 billion. In all of those people, and all of the multitudes, and all of the repetitions, and all of the ethnicities, and religions, and genders, and all the things we have in common, there is only one of you. And now you have a degree, and now you have an education, and now you have a self-belief. Take it, and go and be yourself in the world, and be the best you can possibly be, and aim incredibly high, and lead us and make our world better. Ladies and gentlemen, graduates, congratulations. I am so proud of you, and I can't wait to live in the country you shape. It's such an honour to be here today. I hope you have a wonderful moment when you come up to get your degree.
Thank you, John. You certainly demonstrated your love of English in a most beautiful but insightful way, and there is hope. My 21-year-old has just started picking up his towel. So. This is a meeting of council and convocation of the university, at which the Pro-Chancellor, Cecilia Tarrant, and I will be awarding diplomas and conferring degrees. I invite the Pro-Chancellor to award the diplomas and confer the degrees in the first half of this ceremony.
By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Cecilia Tarrant, Pro-Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who, within the Faculty of Arts, have satisfied the requirements of this university.
I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Arts, Professor Robert Greenberg, to present the graduands in that faculty.
Pro-Chancellor, as Dean, I have the honor of presenting to you students qualified for the award of a diploma or conferment of a degree in the Faculty of Arts. Graduate Diploma in Arts, Christopher Edward Davis. Huang Shipan. Graduate Diploma in Theology, Deirdre Claire Parr. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Sunny Liao Ai Ahlo. Renee Ainsley. Batul Al-Asadi. Shams Al-Hafid. Lana Andelaine. Stephen Anderson. Miriama Awake. Sapati Hanale Upafepuleai. Elizabeth Karen Lotonuu Aina. Shada Bahrami. Phoebe Elizabeth Teddy Bajent. Sasha Bailey. Wan Ching Bao. Kira Shannon Basham. Liam Robert Bateman. Emma Kizia Beetre. Kate Elizabeth Belcher. Connor James Bellett. Olivia Jane Berry. Kieran Beveridge. Madeline Black. Brianna Eve Bulla van Hensbroek. Alia Bola. Chantel Jordan Bond. Luca Bostan. Shannon Bottomley. Murray Alistair Boucher. Gabrielle Alice Bourne. Renee Rose Bowles. Carolyn Ruby Boyd. Tyler Bradnock. Kristen Leslie Brandley. Lisa Brandon. Marita Nakamura Breca. McKenna Lee Brock. Emma Brody. Enerupe Bullard Hape. Sandra Mariko Burgum. Renee Page Butler. Millie Havel Cadman. Senior Scholar in Arts, Emma Cairncross. Brooke Camby. Florette Jean Carden. Madeline Zita Mary Jane Caro. Micah Carpio. Laura Marie Casey. Sophie Castle Treffers. Rebecca Valerie Cattell. Shirlene Shuling Chan. Sujing Chen. Rimu Satya Chetty. Christopher Chilvers. Ji-Yun Cho. Juk Q Eric Chow. Mi Lun Lois Chuling. Tina Ann Clarkson. Tabitha Lily Mary Clayton. Jesse Colbert. Oliver George Collins. Lucy Frances Maria Connell. Chloe Connor. Danielle Jane Connor. Hannah Louise Conroy. Sarah Kate Cooper. Sarah Koish. Samantha Jean Cruz. Georgie May Crisp. Brenna Krofsky. Gemma Croft. Alice Georgina Cunliffe. Joshua Samuel Dack. Yicheng Dai. Kendall Alexandra Lee Dawson. Abigail Day. Richard Andrew DeBoyet. Michelle Hannah Manguera de Garis. Anna Elizabeth Nisha DeHer. Lois Faye Denbury. Shanice Selena Dent. Tamana Dakal. Francisca Dodiarto. Brianna Angeline Dodson. Jasmine J. Donald. Gwen Dowdy. Tina Ann de Souza Garwal. Sincere Duhambonayo. Rachel Renee Dunkley. Roseanne Kim Edgerton. Tiana Patevaine Efaraimo. Louis Jerome Pastor Encabo. Hannah Elizabeth Erickson Gowing. Kaya Alicia Everett. J. Fafuina Jr. Fafuina Alvai. Pro-Chancellor, the head of School of Cultures, Language, and Linguistics, Professor Bernadette Luciano, will present further graduates from the Faculty of Arts.
To the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Khalida Jade Fanga. Mary Lilingo Faifua. Melemanu Fanga'a. Me Ganafere Sepotosiliana Faletoese. Joshua Elijah Faletutulu. Laipule Famuina. Senior Scholar in Arts, Mirabelle Mary Grace Field. Anna Malise Forlung. Brittany Marie Forster. Alexis Fraser. Hannah Rebecca Freeman Green. Isabella Fuhinui. Jackie Fung. Benjamin Thomas Gaskin. Emily Kate German. Ella Carberry Gibb. Sabina Maria Georgiou. Oliver David Gordon. Sindika Gounder. Jennifer Rose Vailwanga Graydon. Jade Olivia Grayson. Liam Edward Grimshaw. Jennifer Robin Hamley. Redmond Hamill. Guy David Nicholas Hamilton. Seju Han. Samantha Elizabeth Hancock Gibb. Ruby Harper. Robert Harrison. Jonathan Hart. Andrew Reese Hartnell. Charlotte Emily Hatherell. Alana Hay. William James Waite Hayes. Sonia Hems. Mackenzie Henderson Raitt. Da Hyun Heo. Daniel Heslop. Sonia Nicole Hill Renee. Wington Ho. Amy Elizabeth Howe. Catherine Kwong. Caitlin Teo Hughes. Edward Hughes. Marguerite Victoria Hunt. Alexander Gerald Joseph Herchubis. Fatima Yamthitikun. Kajal Israni. Laura Jacks. Melissa Mary Jacob. Philippa Greta Jaffrey. Kankanange Donna Olivia Pauline Tamasha Jayawira. Amelia Violet Jenkins. Oliver Jenner. Xiaocho Chang. Elizabeth Johnson. Georgia Jones. Andrea Jane Michelle Jones Heaps. Karen Elizabeth Jones. Cheyenne Joavel. Lauren Judge. Sanduni Tharaka Karunacha Charage. Dorian Brad Katovich. Damanpreet Kaur. Fangapuloto Adeline Kava. Rivan Katso. Senior Scholar in Arts, Hebby Rose Dawson Kearney. Olivia Ann Keesing. Jodelle Liberty Shy Care. Hui Heyang John. Andy Kim. Ha-Chung Kim. Hei-Hyun Kim. Xiang-Kwan Kim. Yanju Kim. Carly Marie Knight. Jessie Colleen Kobus. Taylor Gok. Alexander Marcus Dan Oral Cook. Abhishek Kumar. Stacy Heather Curliolo. Samantha Kutasera. Sarah Viola Laban. Alvina Lal. Kia Hotlam. Francesca Marion Leah Lamont Vince. Muriam Zubeida Landi. Laura Jane Langley. Sean Larkin. Emma Olivia Larson. Eileen McCrae Larvin. Aitken Lau. Lily Margaret Lebrun. Jiang Le. June Lee. Alexandra Lee Tetter. Adelaide Leggett. Christopher Leilua. Gabriel Ehrlich Glennon. Siriana Leo. Jack Alexander Leonard. Osovale Patricia Leulu. Jiajie Yang. Holly Louise Beth Litgard. Chris Lizenga. Pearl Little. Kairui Liu. Caleb Lloyd. Georgia Lee Lloyd Burgess. Ying Tong Lo. Faith Hazel May Lodge. Radhika Lodea. Chalinda Lomain. Catherine Elizabeth Ann Longbottom. Fiapaipai Lopala. Patricia Marie Loto. C. Man Louis. Holly Charlotte Luton. Lee Swan Lee. Megan Kate Lynch. Godiva Vanessa Wolfgram. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts conjoint, Senior Scholar in Arts, Justin Oliver Ausleben, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Alexis Brebner, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Alex William Carew Bork, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Georgette Dobbin, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Mira Muriel Hare, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Cameron John Grieg, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Samantha Marie Jacobson, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Min Ha Kim, and a Bachelor of Science. Theo Sebastian Larmer Cottle, and a Bachelor of Science. Ying Ching Lee, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Jasho Lodia, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Quinn Andrew McLeod, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Yi Ching Chan, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Ashley Quinn, and a Bachelor of Commerce. Erin Alexandra Ramsey, and a Bachelor of Science. Pa'at Sachipanon, and a Bachelor of Laws.
Thank you, Pro-Chancellor, for awarding the diplomas and conferring the degrees in the first half of this ceremony. One of the great pleasures of graduation is the opportunity to hear performances by students from our acclaimed School of Music. Grace Mackenzie on violin will now perform Caprice No. 9 by Niccolo Paggiani. Thank you, Grace, for that wonderful performance. By the authority vested in me by resolution of the University of Auckland Council, I, Scott St John, Chancellor, award the diplomas and confer the degrees stated upon those who within the Faculty of Arts have satisfied the requirements of this university. I call upon the Associate Dean Teaching and Learning, Dr. Lindsay Dingleman, to present further graduands in that faculty.
To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Conjoint, Part Sajipanon. And a Bachelor of Laws. He Lin Song and a Bachelor of Fine Arts. Taylor Katerina Sumner and a Bachelor of Commerce. Emma K. Tilsley and a Bachelor of Commerce. William Daniel Undy and a Bachelor of Science. Matthew Karen van Wyk and a Bachelor of Commerce. Xanthi Webb and a Bachelor of Science. Thomas Henry Robinson Winter and a Bachelor of Science. Dylan Ragg and a Bachelor of Science. Postgraduate Diploma in Translation Studies with distinction. Elena Nikiforova. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with First Class Honours. Anna Catherine Ankersmith in Ancient History. Nada Jamie Borden in Ancient History. Jennifer Leanne Byrne in Criminology. University Postgraduate Scholar Catherine Ann Kamel in History. University Postgraduate Scholar Claudia Josephine Borum Case in Development Studies. Sunmin Rachel Cho in Sociology. University Postgraduate Scholar Irene Claire Mead Corbett in Drama. Aria Bailey Dahar in Criminology. Stephen William Duggan in Ancient History. University Postgraduate Scholar Florence Alice Essen in Art History. Andrea Fuesch in Anthropology. Catherine Hook in Criminology. University Postgraduate Scholar India Hyams in Drama. Bethany Rose Jollins in Criminology. Nicholas Jones in History. University Postgraduate Scholar Reuven Alexander Edward Korf in History. Het G. Lee in Sociology. Rebecca Ann Lloyd Hageman in Ancient History. Elizabeth Lucy Lord in History. Andrew Callum Matheson in Philosophy. Finn Timothy McCann Jones in Art History. University Postgraduate Scholar Holly Heather Mees in Geography and a Bachelor of Arts. Gala Georgette Morris in Ancient History. Sally Mubarak in Ancient History. University Postgraduate Scholar Caitlin Rose Neuvelt Kearns in Geography. Mackenzie Sean O'Sullivan in Media, Film and Television. University Postgraduate Scholar Bethan Mary Owens in Media, Film and Television and a Bachelor of Arts. Jonathan Anthony Simcoe Reed in Psychology. Nicole Ann Francis Rennie in Philosophy and a Bachelor of Arts. Kaitiaki Roger in Screen Production. Florence Ann Ferneda Rogers in Ancient History. University Postgraduate Scholar Sarah Ann Russell in History and a Graduate Diploma in Arts. University Postgraduate Scholar Celine Schloffel Armstrong in Geography. Michaela Jane Ruth Selway in History. Richard Sheen in Philosophy. Timothy Raymond Signal in Screen Production. Lucy Louise Smith in Latin. Courtney Soul in German. University Postgraduate Scholar Amy Chenyu Sun in Psychology. Helen Catherine Siren in Politics and International Relations. Raywin Ewen Tan in Geography. Jessica Leslie Thomas in History. Eden Mary Tongia in Art History. Eva Marie Tuck in Development Studies. Macaulay Wilkinson in Psychology. Helen Marie Wyeth in Ancient History. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with Second Class Honours, First Division. Kenna May Jean Anderson in History. Okay. Do that now. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with First Class Honours, Shui Yuan Rui. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with Second Class Honours, First Division, Tara Lee Bowler in Anthropology. Shane Gregory Brown in Psychology. Thomas Flynn Clough Macready in anthropology. Richard Mortimer Giles in anthropology. James Selwyn Holt in anthropology. Grace Rhiannon Hood-Edwards in screen production. Carolina Alejandra Huerta Ortiz in Spanish. Tokahi Eleonore John Huri in Pacific Studies. Darashpreet Johal in criminology. Liam Johns in anthropology. Poppy Alice Mansell in ancient history. Linda Gabriela Daufa Hawamo Faliono Manawadu in sociology. Jessica Mays Marshall in Latin. Alana Michelle Musselbrook in criminology. Mina Sosan Nasseri in sociology. India May Brodie Osborne in politics and international relations. Chutchaya Siriwatakanon in development studies. To the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honours with second class honours, second division. Elisabetta Angelina Kokromaka in media, film and television. Cheng Liu in media, film and television. Andrew Cusson Viliami Mao in criminology. Sarah Toliafoa in Pacific Studies. Nanette Leanne Forvinden in Pacific Studies. Andrew Robert Winstanley in philosophy and a Bachelor of Arts. To the degree of Master of Arts with first class honours. Claudia Mary Allen in psychology. Andrew James Barton in Japanese. University postgraduate scholar Emma Blackett in media, film and television. Mirren Elizabeth Brockies in English. University postgraduate scholar Julia Craig in art history. Astrid Crossland in media, film and television. University postgraduate scholar Anna Elizabeth Faber in media, film and television. Suki van Vandrat in media, film and television. Emily Kate Holland in media, film and television. Monica Bridget Holland in linguistics. Andrea Sisk King in translation studies. University postgraduate scholar Shane Melva in sociology. Catherine Ann Murphy in English. Christopher Owens in Sociology. Monique Blythe Warder in Sociology. Shihan Shia in Media, Film and Television. To the degree of Master of Arts with Second Class Honours, First Division. Noriko Asano in Translation Studies. Stephen Grubner in Media, Film and Television. Yanan Hare in Development Studies. Liu Jiajing in Translation Studies. Rebecca O'Gorman Dove in Spanish. Mohan David Wali in Languages and Literature. Alika Wells in Criminology. To the degree of Master of Arts with Second Class Honours, Second Division. Tsi Shu in English. To the degree of Master of Arts, Catherine Jane Truter in Politics and International Relations. To the degree of Master of Heritage Conservation with First Class Honours, Miao Shu in Museums and Cultural Heritage. To the degree of Master of Heritage Conservation, Samantha Julianne Waru in Museums and Cultural Heritage. To the degree of Master of Indigenous Studies with First Class Honours, University Postgraduate Scholar Alice Maria Tapairu Karatai. Ruby Miriam Papali Curtin. Catherine Casanita Poi. Skip that. To the degree of Master of Indigenous Studies with Second Class Honours, Second Division, James Henry Clendon. To the degree of Master of Public Policy with First Class Honours, Rose Ann Buller van Hensbroek. Taylor Farrell. Hannah Amelia Lobb. Aditya Tejas. To the degree of Master of Public Policy with Second Class Honours, First Division, Wing Yen U. To the degree of Master of Public Policy with Second Class Honours, Second Division, Benjamin Sami. Shuo Wang. the degree of Master of Literature with First Class Honours, Milica Bobic. To the degree of Master of Literature, Shrita Mayuri Ryan in English.
I now call upon the Vice-Chancellor to present the doctoral graduands.
Chancellor, I have the honour of presenting to you the doctoral graduands. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Najla Aboldaziz Falfada in Linguistics. Najla's study was the first to investigate interactions in complaint calls to a major company in Saudi Arabia. Using an analytical framework developed from her data, Najla showed how the structure of the calls and the use of religious expressions and fictive kin terms reflects the socio-cultural norms of Saudi society. This framework is likely to be equally applicable to other Arabic dialects. Najla. Leah Main Astonitas Villafuerte in Development Studies. Main explored social relations of Ni Vanuatu workers in the recognised Seasonal Employers Program, allowing temporary work in New Zealand's seasonal industries. She examined the social, political and economic transformations introduced by the scheme from a government perspective. Analysing discourses and practices which underpin the scheme, she addressed the underlying neoliberal rationalities that politically legitimise it and hail it as an economic development solution. Congratulations. Oliver Barnett Nikshane in Anthropology. Based on 12 months of ethnographic fieldwork in Papua New Guinea's highlands with market women, Olivia's thesis showed how these women are increasingly growing European foods to generate a cash income for household and educational needs and to contribute money to ceremonial exchanges. She argues that acts of care and expressions of emotion contribute to how money, rather than being seen purely as a commodity or tool of exchange, has now become an acceptable gift in a changing society. Congratulations. University doctoral scholar Alicia Bland in Latin. The question of a leader's roles and responsibilities was a topic of rigorous discussion in Roman times, just as it is today. Alicia's research demonstrates how the Roman author Statius, in his epic poem, The Thebaid, depicts a range of models of leadership and shows that these leaders fail to live up to expected ideals and consequently lead their people into disaster. Congratulations. University doctoral scholar Feng Yuan Mei in Translation Studies. Nowadays, a growing volume of computer or machine translated texts is giving rise to the need for professionals to post-edit or correct machine translation errors. Mei's thesis is the first empirical study in New Zealand to shed light on post-editing by Chinese to English translators, contributing to the body of knowledge on this increasingly important human-machine cooperation in translation. University doctoral scholar Celestini Galiki in Politics and International Relations. Celestina identified that traditional costs of voting, lack of time, knowledge and resources, do not adequately explain why young, low socioeconomic and migrant voters are less likely to vote. She found that accessible information, perception of risks, and emotional and identity costs also matter for these groups, and recommended broadening the scope of future electoral administration reforms as a result. Congratulations. Pauline Herbst in anthropology. Pauline explored the social effects of diagnosis on the personhood of children with a rare metabolic disorder known as MCADD. Working with children, parents and health teams, she found that preventative treatment has as much effect on a young person as the illness itself. Children grow up in the shadow of a disorder which may never materialise, but which could also be life-threatening. Congratulations. University doctoral scholar Alexander Finn Jorgensen in anthropology. Alex examined informal stone artefacts from a variety of pre-European Māori archaeological contexts on Ahuahu Great Mercury Island and in Auckland. He found that the technological attributes of the tools largely remained constant across time and space and did not support theorised shifts in Māori socio-economic organisation. In northern New Zealand, the story after Māori settlement may be one of technological continuity rather than directional change. Alex. Lucy Annabel McIntosh in history. By examining 3 landscapes in Auckland, Lucy's research opens up the historian's methodology beyond written sources to include Māori narratives, material culture and geography. Her work on the Auckland Domain, Maunga Kiakia and the Otuatoa stone fields challenges the frameworks that historians have placed around Auckland's history by showing how the physical environment, long Māori tribal histories and diverse communities have profoundly shaped this city in unexpected and nuanced ways. Congratulations. And in absentia, all those other persons named in the official record qualified for the conferment of a degree or the award of a diploma.
We are now nearing the end of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the University, I invite all today's graduates to stand and receive the congratulations of us all. You also had a warm-up for this by John, but this is also an opportunity for you, the graduates, to show your appreciation of the families and supporters and staff of the university who have helped you as you have achieved your qualifications. This concludes this meeting of Council and Convocation of the University for the conferment of degrees and the award of diplomas. I now invite you to sing the first verse of God Defend New Zealand in Māori and then in English. The words are printed on the reverse of the program.